to a 2nd and 5 where that ball carrier cuts back and picks up 5 yards. And that was very preventable. If 20 would have just regained his shuffle, fit inside out on the ball, and pushed it to his teammate. Good job as the quarterback breaks contained by 18, closing up, regaining his shuffle, staying square, making a nice open field tackle. Okay, now Notre Dame would not throw the ball out into the flat if they didn't think that that wide receiver could make a linebacker miss in space. But the linebacker did a good job of balancing up, frustrating, slowing the receiver, and buying help. Corner did a good job of holding his edge, and the linebacker did a good job of spilling the ball to his help. Good job by 31. Being inside out of the ball. Bad job by number 6. As you run this back and you see number 6, he's going to lunge and overextend at the ball carrier. Some things not to do right there, and loses his feet in a perfect example. And yet 31 did a good job of settling in hips, fitting inside out. And if 6 did anything right, the one thing he did right is he forced the ball back inside to his help as he was a support player. You can see 40 stalking the ball inside out. And when you run that back, you can see if the ball got inside of 40, it was going to run for a while. So 40 does a good job of fitting inside out, regaining his shuffle, and then just like so many of those tackles, like a mat tackle, driving his feet on contact. Nice job by our free safety, number 10, regaining his shuffle right before contact, making a good physical tackle in space and not allowing post-contact yardage. Now, I do think that our linebacker here could have closed up a little bit quicker, 31, and attacked the outside step, and his feet stopped, and that's a good illustration. But he did buy enough help where there was a lot of room when he initially was out there and a lot of space, and he really held that to a very minimum gain. Our number 20, who overran some balls earlier in the negative aspect of this teach tape, did a good job of regaining his shuffle right there, and then keeping the feet moving and making a good firm tackle. Good job by number 20 again. Nice play by number 94. Staying square, buzzing the feet. Nice job hustling the football. Not sure why I put that in there, but a nice job hustling to the football. Okay, working on liberating the football from the ball carrier, strip drill. First one is just an illustration of doing it in a game, but I want to grab the tip of the football, and I want to, with one hand, and I want to leverage the elbow with the other hand. I want to rip that football out of the ball carrier's hands. I think it's a drill that you need to work on every play of every practice. I think you constantly have to be reinforcing to your players to liberate that football, to rip it out. Now, in most cases, the ball carrier should be stopped, and the second person in should see the ball and strip it out of there. Oftentimes, a player just has a hold of the ball and pulls it out. But I want to leverage the elbow, in this case with the right arm, grab the tip with the left, and liberate that football. Often we teach it just like that, an angle tackle, and then the second guy in sees the tackle secured and comes in and tries to strip the football. Here's some more strip examples of teams that I've coached on through the years. Nothing changes a game like turnovers. This is a great job by 94, making a nice tackle and stripping the ball we saw earlier in the stun part of the tape. Pursuit. This is just one of the drills we do, more so in preseason, but I think pursuit too ought to be part of your everyday practice. And every play you run, the players ought to take good angles and pursue the ball with intensity. The remainder of this tape is going to go unnarrated, just examples I wanted to leave in. And I hope this has been helpful.